They finally have done it. The Maryland basketball team dominates number 17 Illinois 91-70. This is the official Maryland basketball post-game show. God's favorite host. I got my red on for the Terps. Big win tonight in Illinois. If you're new, slam dunk that subscribe button. Make sure you lay up that like button. Block that bell. Sign off in the comment section. Maryland's first road win of the season. They got it done in Illinois. They were popping champagne in Champaign, if they're 21 and older, of course. But they are the best of the best of the best tonight, and it's the Maryland post-game show on the Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you sports and Maryland coverage how you want it when you need it. God's favorite host, I'm feeling good, you're feeling good, and we're doing good, are the Maryland Terps. Let's get into this post-game as the Maryland Terps defeated number 17 Illinois 91-70. Drop another bomb, fam. Big shouts out to Maryland getting a big win today against Illinois. Now, coming into this game, I did not know this as I did my preview, my pre-game show. Now you get the post-game show, so get to see me twice in one day. And with that said, Maryland was blessed tonight. Center for Illinois, Tomislav Ivisic, Illinois' leading rebounder. Remember, they lead the Big Ten in rebounds with over 42 a game. And second leading scorer, so averages 13, has 8.5 rebounds per game, and he's a 7-footer. So size, athleticism, ability to score, and of course, rebound and defend. Big blessing for Maryland. No wonder they were dominating in the paint as well. Honestly, they were feasting inside Maryland. This was the story of the game, the points in the paint. I believe they came out with the first half. Derik Queen had 13 points, 3 steals. Julian Reese had 14 and 9. And they were 38-35. So they could have been up bigger at the half, but they held on. They held on. And that's all I can ask. That's all I can ask for Maryland. Julian Reese, he was the player of the game today. Big up to Juju. Yes, he had 27 points, 17 rebounds. And Derik Queen, he answered my challenge as well, getting 25. And like I mentioned, the 3 steals, I believe. 91-70 victory. Jacoby Gillespie, 15. So all 3 of my guys hit the key over 60 points. But Julian Reese and Derik Queen had, 52 altogether just on their own. And then that's 67 with Gillespie's 15. How about Selton Miguel? I talk about him in my pregame show. My apologies, but Selton Miguel, a wonderful 3rd or 4th option if needed. He had 14. He's a stretch 3 who can really defend and play defense, and he's athletic. So there you go. Illinois falls to 13-6, 5-4. They lost 3 out of the last 4 and fell back-to-back games for the first time in 2 years. And Maryland won their 4th out of the last 5, and the loss was the buzzer beater, the tough one against Northwestern. Ooh, you wish you could have that one back because Maryland could have won that. And with this win, it is what it is. This is the launching pad, stacking victories, hopefully type of win. Kasparas Jakucionis had 21. He's a top lottery prospect, and he's only 18 years of age from Serbia. So another great international player. I don't know why he chose Illinois. I guess they gave him the most money. He comes to Illinois. I guess he's used to the cold in Serbia. Blue collar town. He can score. He had 21. Dra Gibbs-Lawhorn had 15, which, like I said, they lost 3 and 4, dropped consecutive games for the first time in 2 seasons. Kylan Boswell had 14 and 9 as well. Story of the game also, Terps won the turnover battle. Illinois had 16 turnovers, and that led to 27 Maryland points as well. I mentioned the injury to Tomislav Ivisic. He had strep throat as well. So, like we mentioned, they had no answer for Juju and DQ down low. They outscored them 62-34 in the paint. Wow, they dominated them. They pounded them into submission down below, and they pretty much were just having their way however they wanted it, layup, up and under. just jump hook, anything. They just were getting it. They were just beating them around. They were just beating them up down low. And now Maryland was 0-5 coming into this game on the road. Now they're 1-5 on the road, 12-1 at home. And Maryland was up by as much as 10 points in the first half. And they led all but 1 minute, 39 seconds of that. And they only led by 3. So you kind of thought, wow, is this game going to be closer than we want it to be? Is it going to be another late collapse, a late meltdown? No. Maryland was outscored that little bit of time. Not outscored, but Maryland outscored the Illini, 53-35 in the second half. So they had 53, the Illini had 35 as well. Another key of mine, defended 3, 5 of 24 3-pointers. I said less than 10, no more than 12. So under 12, under 10, you keep a team 5 of 24, 4 3-pointers. Oh, they were 5 for 24 against Michigan State, but they were 6 for 28 for distance. So even better, 6 for 28. They host Northwestern. Maryland goes to Indiana on Sunday. Let's get to the box score. But how about that? Let's look at the team stats first before we look at the box score. Because how about that? Maryland dominating them inside and out, and then you just rising them on a 16 turnovers, 27 points off turnovers, and there you go. So Maryland shot 50% from the field. So big ups to them. And I know we've been ragging on them, but we got to give credit. We give flowers here on the Flex Zone when people do good, even when they have not done well. We're about what have you done for me lately? And Kevin Willard getting his big road win, improving to 6-21 on the road in the Big Ten, and just in the big overall. Getting the first road win of the year. I thought Kevin Willard answered the call made by Damon Evans talking about travel shouldn't be an issue, and he coached his best game of the season. He outcoached their coach. He did everything he was supposed to. They shot 50% from the field. They were only 3 for 12 from 3. I like the fact they weren't forcing a lot of threes. I think if they can stay under that 15 threes a game and dominate inside like this, they would love that. 16 of 23 from the line, 69%. 40 rebounds, so they won the rebounding battle. Obviously, no Ivisic. 40-36, 18 assists, 10 steals, 4 blocks, only 7 turnovers, so under 10. Wonderful. 27 points off turnovers. Illinois only 4, 62-34 in the paint as well. You see 3-point percentage. Illinois only shot 21%, Maryland 25%. But you see the rebounding battle, Maryland won. Turnover battle, Maryland won. 3-point battle, they defended the 3 well, and they shot well inside. So they do this consistently. They're going to be hard to beat. Maryland led by as much as 21 also. Let's get to the box score here. As you see, Julian Reese with 27 on 12 of 23. I like him getting 20 shots, 17 rebounds, 10 defensive rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds. So a big-time double-double for Juju. DQ for 25, 6, and 4 assists, 3 steals, like I mentioned. So he was doing it both ends. You see his athleticism and ball handling and vision. Underrated passer. Miguel, 14. Gillespie, 15. Rice with a nice 8. The bench didn't give you nothing but 2 points from Kapare, but when you got all these guys doing what they did, your starters go off like they should, put up 91 points. Nobody's complaining. Pretty much it was only 3 players in double figures for the Fighting Illini, but couldn't really hang with the Terps, couldn't score enough. And you see there, you know what I mean? Janikis, 21, he's going to be a lottery pick along with Derik Queen, both freshmen. So that's about it. You can keep everybody else 15 under. I like what I see there. Let's see here. Let's get some more. Actually, we went after Ben. They went after him in a portal, apparently. But he's a face-up 4, and he pretty much was dominated in the paint today. Yeah, Illinois was just getting locked. Just wonderful to see. And Gillespie, even tonight, Gillespie's defense was fantastic also. Pretty much forced 5 turnovers from Schneekes as well. Like I said, a lottery pick who has 4 inches of height on him as well. And you got to love what you see. And like I said, let's talk about the Damon Evans thing real quick. Damon Evans talked about, hey, no excuse. No excuses for travel. Get it done. And that's what they did today. they got it done. Big shout out to our friend Jeff Erman, Inside Maryland Sports, with that as well. Maryland 7-2 in their last 9 against Illinois and won 5 of 6 on the road. So there you go. So big ups to the Maryland Terps there. You see Scott Van Pelt. Everybody is excited. So very big game for Maryland. They got to win. They got that quad 1 win on the road, which will help their tournament resume. They now, let's see here with the Big Ten standings, they now have technically a better record because of the head-to-head over Illinois. Maryland slowly climbing on up to where we want to be, get higher in the pecking order, and you can see Michigan State having a wonderful game. Michigan having a good game. You lost to Purdue, but you were in the game. Lost to Oregon next week. It's gonna be interesting. Maryland 5-4 now. Well, no, that actually makes them 6-4. 6-4 and 6. Yeah. Well, 15-5. No, they're right. They're right. 5-4. They're right. I'm sorry, ESPN. You're right, because now they leapfrog Illinois. You can see they both got the same record, but they beat them. So Maryland 5-4, 3 games back, 15-5. So they can maybe leapfrog Wisconsin, which I think is possible. And I think if they play Oregon again, they can get Oregon. Purdue. Now, Michigan and Michigan State, I think they are a little bit head and shoulders better than everybody else. They have a slight advantage, but we'll see. We'll see how the chips fall. I can't wait to see how Maryland matches up against those teams. But that's pretty much what I got. Maryland did a wonderful job today getting a win, a big-time road win for what they needed. And you see here, just Derik Queen. I can show you some of the plays from today. You see Derik Queen just doing the same. It does it. He has a touch pass. He thinks ahead. He is pretty much a point guard at the big position. So he's got the size, he's got the athleticism, he's got the touch around the basket, he can score, he can defend, he can pass. This brother's going to be enjoying why he's here. Kevin Willis said it. Enjoy the brother while he is here, because honestly, once he is gone, we are indeed going to miss him. But I mean, it's crazy because Derik Queen is really getting back to his ways, and that's going to be very, very important because he had a little bit of a struggle, but he's getting back in. This is the official Maryland. So here on the Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. Big shout out to Maryland getting a big time win, 91-71, to record this video for you guys. You'll see it either late tonight or first thing in the morning in your sub boxes when you wake up. Happy Friday. Slam dunk that subscribe button, lay up that like button, block that bell, sound off, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Maryland. Leave your favorite emoji, plans for the weekend. Any comment helps us out in the YouTube algorithm. So it's God's favorite host, your home for Maryland Terps content. Pre-game, post-game, videos, predictions, all types of stuff. We got it all and more. Commanders, Ravens, Orioles. Come on now. Where else you going to go? Professional wrestling and all the other stuff in between. The Flex Zone Podcast, on the run, baby. On the road. Make sure you subscribe. Shout out to all our new subscribers as well. Maryland gets a big win, 91-70. Their first road win of the year. Kevin Willard's now 6-21 on the road as a Maryland Terps coach. But the Maryland Terps beat Illinois again, have had good success against them. Julian Reese, 27 points. Derik Queen, 25 points. Maryland dominates in the paint, forces turnover, gets points off turnovers, defends the 3 well, and all their stars combine to all hit all the points I asked for. So they hit every key. It's rare that happens, but when you dominate and you blow them out, Kevin Willard coached a hell of a game. His best coaching job I've seen since he's been at Maryland. Really, you can feel the energy, feel the passion, feel the just dedication to getting a dub today. And everyone was locked in 1 through 12, Willard and his staff. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to Damon Evans for, hey, sometimes you got to pull guys through and you got to pull that out of them. So big ups to Damon Evans pulling that out of Kevin Willard and really making him, you can see the passion, you can see the energy, you can see the synergy with the team. They were locked in and playing. You had 12 playing as one, and that's really, really important. So God's favorite host signing off. Happy Friday. We got a Maryland victory. Good way to start the weekend. We got Indiana on Sunday, so I'll recap that for you on Sunday probably. Stay tuned. Flex Zone Podcast, only place giving you sports and Maryland Terps content how you want it when you need it. Happy recap. Maryland gets a 91-70 victory over Illinois, the Fighting Illini, and now they are headed to Indiana. 2-game road swing. Then Wisconsin comes and visits here. I'm out of here, guys. Thank you for watching. Happy recap. Maryland gets their 15th win. I said 21 wins. Let's see if they can get there. We're on a run to it, baby. I'll see you in the next one. Good win, Maryland.